Morning Mood is a piece of music composed by Norwegian composer Edvard Grieg. It belongs to his first Peer Gynt suite, Op. 23, and serves as a dramatic soundtrack for the character Peer Gynt. The music features alternating performances by the flute and oboe. Edvard Hagerup Grieg, born on June 15, 1843, and died on September 4, 1907, was a Norwegian composer and one of the significant composers of the Romantic music period. Peer Gynt is a story about adventure, love, pursuit, and self-discovery, and the Peer Gynt suites is the musical score composed by Grieg for this story, including the famous Morning Mood. The story of Peer Gynt depicts the life of the character Peer Gynt, who is an adventurer, storyteller, and dreamer. Throughout the story, he experiences various adventures, pursues love, and embarks on a journey of self-identity. The play explores Peer Gynt's conflicts with reality, his self-loss, and his quest for self-identity as he pursues honor, wealth, and love. This story blends elements of reality and fantasy, delving into themes of human nature, pursuit, and life. The phrase "without desires," one is strong, originates from Analects of Confucius, Gongye Chang, Chapter 5. It tells the story of one day when Confucius was lecturing his students and couldn't help but sigh, saying, "I have yet to meet a truly strong and unwieldy person." The disciples found it strange because they believed people like Zulu and the young Shinchang were strong individuals. Especially Shinchang, despite being young, always stood his ground in debates and never easily yielded. They all thought highly of him. So when the students heard Confucius sigh about not having seen a strong person, they all said in unison, "If we're talking about strength, Shinchang should undoubtedly be deserving of that title." However, Confucius said, "Shinchang is a person with many desires. How can he be considered strong?" One student didn't understand what Confucius meant and asked, "Shinchang doesn't seem like someone who craves wealth and money. Teacher, why do you say he has many desires?" Confucius replied, saying, "In fact, desires don't necessarily refer to greed for wealth and money. Simply put, any selfishness that blindly contends with others and strives to surpass them without distinguishing right from wrong can be considered desire." Although Shinchang has an upright character, he often becomes emotional and hot-headed when competing, which is a form of desire. How can someone like him be called strong and unyielding? Confucius continued, saying, "What we mean by strength is not about recklessly seeking victory, but rather the ability to restrain oneself. Being able to restrain one's desires, never going against moral principles in any situation, and remaining consistent and steadfast without easily changing, this is what can truly be considered strength." The phrase, "tianli," emphasizes the relationship between individuals and the universe, society, and ethics. It reminds people to abide by the laws of the universe and pursue a harmonious way of life with nature and society. Morning Mood is typically used to describe a song sung during the early morning hours and represents a form of music that expresses joy, vitality, and hope. It signifies a love for the new day and an anticipation for life. This type of music can evoke a sense of pleasure and positive emotions within people's hearts in the morning, inspiring them to face new challenges and pursue their goals. On the other hand, "without desires," one is strong emphasizes maintaining a strong, resolute, and steadfast attitude without pursuing personal interests and desires. This selfless mindset allows individuals to transcend themselves and pursue higher moral and spiritual states. It symbolizes a selflessness that goes beyond personal interests and strives for inner peace and contentment. From this perspective, the spirit of Morning Mood can align with the concept of "without desires, one is strong." The music and melody of Morning Mood can awaken joy and vitality within people's hearts, helping them maintain a positive attitude in the new day. At the same time, the joy and vitality expressed in Morning Mood stem from a love for life rather than the pursuit of personal gain and desires. Therefore, Morning Mood can be regarded as a music form that embodies the spirit of selflessness, encouraging individuals to face the new day with a selfless attitude and pursue inner peace and strength.